I just need a thumbs up when we're back.
To have peace of mind in times like these. Secure against unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Nasonville Dairy is proud to be part of more than 150 years of dairy farming tradition in the state of Wisconsin. The athletes at Nasonville Dairy are also proud to support all our local student athletes. You work hard in the classroom and then work hard to compete at your best outside of school. Congratulations to the 2018 graduates and best of luck this sports season and beyond. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Visit us at our store or nasonvilledairy.com.
More than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. V&H Automotive serves. What to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or the Zaleski Sports Show? Welcome to our live broadcast of high school sports, brought to you by Tri-Media. And we are here in Spencer, Wisconsin, as we wrap up a spring sports season that had a slow start due to snow, but it's had a fast and furious pace since we really got action started about 2.5 weeks ago, when we were just a couple games away from wrapping up things here. Clover Belt East teams, Spencer Rockets, and the Columbus Catholic Dons will meet for the first time this year. We were originally scheduled for a doubleheader, but due to scheduling conflict, we will play one game today, and then these two teams will meet in Marshfield on Monday. And that will wrap up Clover Belt East action for both teams. Spencer will play Gilman at home here tomorrow in Spencer. That's senior night, so make sure to come down and support the seniors. And then Columbus will have their senior night against these same Rockets again on Monday, and that's a 4:30 p.m. start at Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. For today's game, we will talk with Spencer Rocket head coach Lachelle Canfield here in just a moment. Seedings came out, and we will talk to her a little bit about that. Columbus is a 6 seed, and the Rockets are a 4 seed. They'll host a home game here on Wednesday, and they will take on the Bangor Blackhawks here on Wednesday when the playoffs start. But for now, we're going to finish up conference action again here as the first place Rockets take on the Columbus Catholic Dons, and it looks like we are just wrapping up ground rules here at home plate. And again, thanks to our headline sponsor today, Patty Hazen Bank. Patty Hazen Bank, consider it sold. Get a hold of her on Facebook or give her a call, Century 21. Patty's featured listing right now, 900 West 5th Street in Marshfield. Again, Patty Hazen Bank, consider it sold. So we got Coach Canfield here to jog over and get us started. We're just about ready here for softball. Coach, let's just talk a little bit about strategy. Started as a doubleheader. We're down to one game today. How does strategy change for you with that?
My strategy is not changing at all. We're coming out here to get another W, so we haven't really changed a lot of strategy. Might put a little bit more pinch running in, change it up a little bit just to get some more playing time for some of the younger girls that need to see more field before we get into playoffs. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same.
And then playoffs start here on Wednesday. Bangor, you're the 4 seed. I'll give you one chance to tell everybody to come out and watch and support the girls on Wednesday.
Oh gosh, it's going to be a great game. We got number 4 and number 5 going at it. We both got really great pitchers from what my understanding. From what I read about what he put into his summary, he's got a really great pitcher. So it might be a great small ball game, I'm hoping.
Yeah, good. All right, Coach, good luck today, and then we'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right, guys, Trevor's going to roll a couple of our commercials to thank our sponsors, and then we will get action started here. I'll be on the play for you today. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
He's in the house. Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports! All right, and we are back here at Spencer High School, ready for softball. Umpire Bill puts us in play. Tiffany Minders in the circle today, and she gets things started with a foul ball off the backstop to Taylor Tolpe. And the Dons go Tolpe, Seafluth, Nieder, Byral, Herman, Meese, Dean, and Brown, the starting lineup for the Columbus Catholic Dons. Pitch 2 on the way, bunt shown and pulled back, and a swing and a miss by Tolpe. Taylor is today's starting third baseman for the Dons. Two strikes. Minders ready. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and quickly 1 out for the Rockets. Marin Seafluth steps in. Don's shortstop. That's high and inside for a ball. Again, first time the Dons have seen the Rockets in person this year. This game was scheduled to take place a little bit earlier in the season, but with the postponements, we are playing now. High and outside, ball 2. Had a doubleheader on the schedule today. That was changed just a couple hours ago to a single game as the Dons working through some scheduling conflicts, and will instead play the second half of this in Marshfield on Monday at Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. So we'll have Rockets Dons 2.0 on Monday. First pitch 4:30 out in Marshfield. Inside for a ball. 2-1. Sorry, my 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Minders delivers, fouled straight back. Watch out in the porta potty as that ball was coming close. Full count now. Minders to Seafluth. And the pitch. Low, ball 4, and Dons are in business with their first base runner of the afternoon. Am I in the way standing there of that camera, Trevor? No? Okay. In steps in Brooke Nieder, first baseman for the Dons. 1 out, Seafluth on first. Strike on the outside corner to Nieder. Low for a ball, 1-1 the count. As is the case most times, softball, baseball, the first inning or two is figuring out the strike zone, and we're still getting that figured out here today as the 1-1 is swung on a miss. Changeup. Nice pitch by Minders. Minders struck out Tolpe to start. Seafluth then walked, and Nieder here on the 1-2. Swung high, that was a ball, swung right through it, and out number 2 and strikeout number 2 for Tiffany Minders. Don's coaching staff reminding their girls here about Minders. She's got a nice rising fastball and swung through the riser there, did Nieder for strike 3. Byral swings through a fastball to start her at bat. Strike there, caught the outside third, and the count is quickly 0-2 on Byral. Minders on the 0-2. Into Byroll. Outside for a ball. That's a pitchy throw there on 0-2. See if you can get the batter to chase. That's a see if you fear me yet kind of pitch. And the riser, strike 3. Down goes Byroll and down go the Dons. 1 base runner left on. 3 strikeouts for Minders, and we go to the Rockets. Bottom of the first, we'll see Mercer, Shue, and Minders.
Enabling families to have peace of mind in times like these. Secure against unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
All right, again, thanks for tuning in to this live broadcast. We are in Spencer, Wisconsin, as we're watching Clover Belt East softball as we wrap up the softball regular season. Playoffs start just in a few days, actually. It'll start right here in Spencer as the Rockets will host the Bangor Blackhawks. They're the 4 seed in Division 4 in their section. Also on Wednesday night, Marshfield Tigers will play somebody to be determined. They're waiting for the winner of Wausau West and Eau Claire North. And the Tigers are taking on Wausau West right now as we speak up in Marshfield at Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. Again, you found us. Make sure to tell all your friends and neighbors to tune into this broadcast. They can just give them a quick YouTube link or tell them to dial up ZaleskiSports.com. And they can check out this game and any other games that we've got going on. As we take a look at Don's starting pitcher, Addison Byroll, as she takes to the circle here for the first time today. And left-handed batting Sadie Mercer will get the Rockets started. Mercer steps in, and the Rockets get loud over in the dugout. Barrier rolls ready, and the pitch. Outside for a strike. Strike zone is wide today. Not very tall, but it's wide so far. Here, we're only in the bottom of the first. No score. That ball is sent to left field, charging on, and a misplay out there in left field as Mercer rounds the base. Herman had a chance at it. Coming into third, we've got a play there. The ball gets away. Mercer back to the feet. And Abby Byroll, catcher, runs it down, and Mercer all the way to third on an E7. And the Rockets are in business. Herman charged on that ball and took it just about 2 or 3 steps too far. Ball went over her right shoulder, and Mercer rounded second, and then as the throw was a little bit slow coming in, took her chances on third. A good throw would have had her. A good throw did not happen, and Mercer's on third with Araya Shue, today's Rockets center fielder, at the plate. Byroll ready. That ball's low, skips in, and nice stop by Abby Byroll to keep Mercer at third. Umpire Bill dusts off the plate and back in action. Outside for ball 2. Ball 1 in the dirt, ball 2 outside. Over at third, Taylor Tolpe is in, ready to protect that run from coming in for the Dons. That ball is high for ball 3. A walk, perhaps not the worst thing. I don't think that's a strategy here, but if that's what happens, you get a couple force outs out there and give yourself some options. The 3-0, and high and outside, she walks Shue, and the Rockets get their first 2 base runners on without a hit. Rocket pitcher Tiffany Minders now Warm-up swings, twirls the bat, and she's ready. Shows bunt, brings it back. That's a strike. Shu down to second. And the force taken away now at second. And first base left open. Again, great day again for outdoor sports. We are in the mid-70s. Just a few streaks of clouds in the sky. A beautiful day again for high school sports. That ball is underthrown and a ball. One ball, one strike, nobody out. Mercer at third, Shu at second for the Rockets. Byroll ready. The ball is nubbed to the pitcher, and the only play there is at first as the Rockets get their first runner in. Sack bunt by the pitcher, Minders, gets her Rockets on the board. On the play, Shu moves from second to third, so she gets herself one step closer to running. We've got a conversation here with Coach Canfield and our infield umpire. See if we can make out what that's all about. And Coach, just double checking on obstruction out there as Shu was headed to third. No obstruction though, and Shu will remain at third. If there was obstruction, sometimes that umpire will award an extra base, and that would have put Shu at home for another run. But no obstruction there, and Lexi Bear, today's catcher at the plate for the Rockets, sees a strike on the first pitch. And the second is on the way. Low in the dirt for a ball. Again, another nice stop by Abby Byroll. Byroll delivers. Low in the dirt. Shu off the base there at third and dancing a little bit as Byroll collected the ball in her mitt, challenging her to get it back to the circle, and she did. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and the delivery. Fouled straight back, and strike 2 is the result of that foul tip. Two balls, 2 strikes to Lexi Bear. Byroll ready. That ball fouled all the way over the backstop and towards the grill. And good news, though, our grill keeper was here about 2.5 hours before first pitch, getting all of today's hamburgers, hot dogs, and brats ready, so the grill was shut down. 2-2. It's lifted right field line out of play. Bears seeing the ball, and we'll see if she can get that straightened out, or Byroll can get one past her for out number 2. And the 2-2 again. Changeup missed high. And Bear works the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Araya Shu remains on third. She's been there for this entire at-bat. Here's the 3-2. Left field and deep over Herman's head, off the fence. 1 bounce off the fence. Bear easily coast into second with a double. And it's an RBI double for Lexi Bear. Bear hung in that pitch series and worked the count full and then was able to get a hold of one, challenging the fence right down the left field line. The Bear at second. Shu scores. Rockets up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Bunt shown, then pulled back, and then bunted down again. Bunted foul straight behind her. Kayla Hopperdietzel here in the 5 spot for the Rockets today. And playing first base. Gets signed from Coach Canfield at third and steps back in the box. See about the bunt this time. No bunt shown or put down. Bear jumps off second, but then chase back as Abby Byrell, again, another nice stop behind the plate. She's had a lot to deal with so far here in the bottom of the first. As Addison Byrell is finding her groove. Inside and low, another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Harper Dietzel in. Byrell delivers. Inside for a ball. Byrell there. Nice attempt on the to frame that pitch. And you get her left-handed mitt-wearing hand snap back into the plate, but ball just a bit too inside to frame it back in. 3-1 on the way. Too high, and there's a walk. Second walk of the inning given up by Byrell. And another base runner for the Rockets. Shaylee Robinson now, today's designated player, will step in. And outfield backs up a bit. Center field deeper than left, and right field a little more shallow than everyone else. The bunt is shown and tip foul. Coach Canfield, at least for the moment, choosing not to use Robinson's power and instead use her to move these runners around. Canfield, big believer in small ball, big believer especially with only 1 out. You will often see her just moving runners, get to the next batter. We'll see what she calls here. Bunt again offered and strike. Bear and Minders both advance. And no throw. So stolen bases for Bear and Hopper Dietzel. My apologies. Hopper Dietzel now at second. Bear at third. 2 strikes, though, to Robinson. And the 0-2. High. So throw to the bunt is gone now with both runners advanced and first base open. Robinson swings and misses, strike 3, and the first strikeout of the afternoon for Addison Byrell. The Rockets now with 2 down send second base Chloe Drews to the plate, and we've got a time called on the field as Lexi straightens up her shoelaces standing on third base. Drew's ready. Runners in second and third. 2 outs for the Rockets. Byrell delivers. Outside and high for a ball. Again, Bear re-energized this Rocket rally here in the bottom of the first with a deep drive to left field. 1 hop off the fence. Another ball in the dirt and another good stop there by Abby Byrell. So she roped a double off the fence. Hopper Dietzel, after her, walked. Both advanced via stolen base as Shaylee Robinson was at the plate. Now those runners at second and third, and Drews with a chance for RBIs. Ball hit to third. That's a foul ball. It went off her foot. So foul ball there, and runners will reset back to second and third. Two balls, 1 strike. High for a ball. Addison Byrell checking with the dugout there on strategy. Perhaps thinking maybe we just let her go. We'll see what she does here on the 3-1. Ball lifted to left field high. Herman on the run and in. Drops in front of her. Both runners come around to score. Nice job by Drews just to get a hold of it and put it in play. And at that point, then it's up to the defense to make a play, and that did not happen. Both runners come around and score. Rockets still in business with 2 outs. Danica Grippentrog, left fielder, steps in. 4-0 Rockets here in the bottom of the first. Outside, and Drews steps off first base. Doesn't advance. Grippentrog shows bunt, keeps it out there, bunts. Byroll crashes in, fires down to first, and out, says the call at first. Close play there as Addison Byroll fired to first base, and Brooke Nieder caught it just as Grippentrog was stepping on the base for out number 3. Only 1 hit in that inning, yet 4 runs come across for the Rockets. We go to the top of the second. Spencer 4, Columbus Catholic 0.
Is proud to be part of more than 150 years of dairy farming tradition in the state of Wisconsin. The athletes at Nasonville Dairy are also proud to support all our local student athletes. You work hard in the classroom and then work hard to compete at your best outside of school. Congratulations to the 2018 graduates and best of luck this sports season and beyond. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Visit us at our store or nasonvilledairy.com. Nasonville Dairy.
All right, we're back here at Spencer High School. Again, Spencer able to push 4 across there in the bottom of the first with only 1 hit. A couple errors out in the outfield led to that big opportunity for the Rockets. And we head now to the top of the second. Dons now, second time at bat. They will send Annie Byroll, Ashley Herman, and Erin Meese to the plate. Those 3 are guaranteed for the Dons. As we've got the Rockets in the circle, and they are ready. Infielders are all set. And we are set for Annie Byroll's first at-bat today. Again, Minders had 1 walk in the first inning, faced 4. She struck out the other 3, and that gives her 3 strikeouts for the game. And Minders ready now to start the second. Bunt shown and bunted straight back off the backstop, and strike 1. Bear keeping her skills sharp, fielding that ball off the fence right into her mitt. It's good for show, no dough though, no out after it hits the backstop. In the 0-1 by Minders. Strike on the outside corner. Byroll looks down to Coach Zimmerman, gets her sign. And she's ready for the 0-2. It's on its way. A little bit further outside, again, Minders got good control of her ball right now. She's able to tell these Dons batters, hey, if you want it, come get it. I'm not going to throw a strike necessarily on that third pitch. The 1-2 in the dirt. Byroll works the count back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and the 4th strikeout for Minders today. Don's batters not able to catch up to that fastball yet, and still looking to solve Minders. 5 batters, 4 strikeouts for Minders as Ashley Herman steps in, outside and high for a ball. Bunt shown and offered at. Strike called. She was not able to get that back. Kind of got caught with the bat out there. Couldn't reel it back in and count even at 1-1. And the 1-1. Low for a ball. Minders ready. Strike there at the bottom of the strike zone for strike number 2. And evens count at 2-2. We got Ashley Herman, left fielder, at the plate. And the 2-2. Grounded right to Hopper Dietzel at first. Picks it and unassisted for the out. And out number 2 of the inning. Nice play there by Kayla Hopper Dietzel. Ball hit right at her. And sometimes those are the ones that can get past you. But that one got past nothing. And gobbled up by Hopper Dietzel, steps on first. And out number 2 recorded. Aaron Meese now, second baseman, steps in for the Dons. Swung on. That ball was neck high. And Meese deals with the Minders fastball like her Don's teammates have here in the first inning and a half, inning and 2/3. It's been tough to handle. Foul there to the backstop and strike 2. And they call, I believe, catcher interference there. Yep, catcher interference. When Meese swung, her bat was contacted by the catcher's mitt of Bear, and she's awarded first base on the catcher interference. So Dons with their second base runner, first of this inning. And Holly Dean, right fielder, steps in. Get the Dons started on a 2-out rally. Bunt shown, popped up, Bear, diving catch! Lexi Bear with a Zaleski Sports Show 3-0 to end the inning. A nice diving stab by Lexi Bear as she shows her athletic ability here in spring sports, as she made a very nice diving stab and came up with that ball for out number 3. Again, we'll see highlights of that all week long. The Dons go down. Did get one on base and no hits. No runs. Score remains 4-0 Rockets. Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. V&H Automotives. Get a good look at those people down there. Or maybe in between the next inning. You can do it on the next one. That's okay. We're fine. But just get it framed up for the next one. Get a nice shot of all those people in their lawn chairs. Bottom of the second here at Spencer High School. Rockets scored 4 in their home half of the first. And we'll now send Paige Bauer and then back to the top of the order, Mercer and Shue. Those are the 3 guaranteed for the Rockets here in the bottom of the second. Paige Bauer, right fielder now, ready. Addison Byerl in the circle yet for the Dons. She had 1 strikeout in the first inning. Struck out Robinson. Here's the first pitch to the bottom of the second. Tip foul. Strike 1. Again, another outstanding play to end the top of the second as Lexi Bear, from her catching position, saw that ball pop just foul into the left of her. Took 3 steps and a diving effort to reel that one in. And a Zaleski Sports Show 3-0. And make sure to check out this week's Zaleski Sports Show Wednesday at 5:30. And on Sunday night, the 3-0 is released, and you can go on Facebook, cast your vote for this week's top 3 plays. That'll be one of them. And we'll take a look at our Little Sprouts Learning Garden radar. And today's radar is crisp and clean, not a drop of rain in the forecast, hardly a cloud to be seen. That ball is high as the bunt shown by Bauer. Again, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale. Summer programs available, spots available. Give them a call or reach out on Facebook, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale. 3-1 the count to Paige Bauer, right fielder for the Rockets. I'm sorry, full count shown on the scoreboard. I think umpire Bill indicated 3-1 at either rate. I remember one strike in the sequence here. That ball is high, and a walk drawn by Bauer. That gets the Rockets started here in the bottom of the second. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Sadie Mercer. Sadie flew out to left field. That ball, though, unable to be corralled by Herman. And as I take a look out there, Herman no longer in left field. Herman misplayed a couple balls in the bottom of the first. Herman now in right field for the Dons, so Dean goes to left field and Herman to right field on the defensive switch. Again, Herman misplayed a couple balls out there, so Coach Zimmerman opting to give somebody else a shot at that. Strike there to Mercer. And the count now 1-2. Byroll ahead of Mercer. And the at-bat. Paige Bauer again stands on first. Nobody out for the Rockets. Ball in the dirt. Bauer on her way to second. Slide-ish into second base and is safe there. And brought a pile of dirt with her to the first base side of second base. Stolen base for Paige Bauer. She was running regardless, even though that ball squirted away a little bit. She had a jump there, and she was taking second base the whole time. That pitch was high and belted over the Rocket dugout. Had ball three. Instead, we'll see a 2-2 count to Mercer. On its way. Just missed low, and the count is full, 3-2. First base open as Bauer stands on second after drawing a walk to start the bottom of the second. Byroll to Bauer to Mercer. Foul tip. A lot of noise from the Rocket dugout as they encourage their shortstop, Sadie Mercer, here to stay alive in the 3-2 count. Addison Byroll looking for her second strikeout of the game. Pitch is on its way, off the plate, up the right field line. That's going to stay fair. The throw is late. And Mercer reaches on an infield single. Mercer now on first. Bauer moves over to third. Don't know if that ball, if it would have been unplayed, if it would have drifted far enough to go foul. It was moving towards the foul line. It was losing momentum as it was going, so Byroll probably right to pick that up and throw down. And with the runner on third, no throw as Mercer takes second base. So runners now at second and third. Araya Shu, for the second time today, drew a walk in her first at-bat in the first inning and then scored the second Rockets run of the game. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Byroll. Again, in at third is Tolpe, ready to cut down that run coming home if the ball comes to her. And the 1-1. It lined into right center field. That's going to score two. As Mercer comes around, cruises into home, and the Rockets on the board again, as Araya Shu delivers a 2 RBI single. A walk and 2 hits and 2 runs for the Rockets. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Tiffany Minders steps in. She grounded back to the pitcher her first attempt. Hits that into center field, drifting back and on the catch. Nice play made there by Annika Brown. She hauls in the first out of the inning. Nicely hit ball by Minders, and an even nicer play by Brown, ranging in center field to collect that one. Bear now steps in for the second time today. Had a RBI double in the first. See what she does here in the second. Steal down to second goes Shu. No throw by Byrel. Nice jump off the bag by Shu and steals second and gets herself in scoring position for Bear. Ball popped up, Addison Byrel under it and makes the catch. Shu challenges off of second base, no throw back. Nobody was covering second, but third was covered by 2 Dons. 2 down now. And Kayla Hopperdietzel comes back to the plate for the second time. She drew a walk in the first. 2 runs scored for the Rockets here in the bottom of the second. Hopperdietzel shows bunt and pulls it back. Shu down to third, and another stolen base for Araya Shu. Don's a bit slow in their rotation over to third as Tolpe is still bunched in up at third. Nobody covering behind her. Ball in the dirt, off the umpire's foot. Shu comes in to score. Ball got past Abby Byrel off of umpire Bill's foot back to the backstop, and Shu able to scamper in for run number 7 of the game. Hopperdietzel now stands in the 1-1. That ball is lifted to second base, under it, and making the catch. Erin Meese, she had to double check her glove after the ball hit it. It popped out a little bit and then settled right back in for out number 3. The Rockets with 2 hits and 2 runs. That can't be right. Two hits and 3 runs, and they lead now 7-0. We go to the top of the third. We'll
Chips
see.
Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Wondering what to feed your...
All right, we're back here, top of the third. Rockets 7, Don 0. We take a look out at the crowd in left field. Very nice setup these folks have out there. No fence in their way, and a whole crowd of people down there. Looks like they're having some sort of a family reunion, perhaps. But having a good time out there down the left field line, and a great day outside. Again, we are in the mid-70s as we're 5 after 5 here on a Thursday afternoon in Spencer, Wisconsin. Rockets Dons, Cloverbelt East softball, as the Cloverbelt East schedule begins to wind down now. Both teams just with a couple games left. The home Rockets will stay home here tomorrow. They'll host the Gilman Pirates for senior night in Spencer. And then Spencer will travel to Marshfield on Monday to play these same Dons as the Dons wrap up their home schedule. And they will host their senior night Monday, Marshfield Fairgrounds Park at 4:30. And we will be there and we will live stream that game. Look forward to that. Minders now gets us started here in the top of the third. Bunt was pulled back, apparently. No call made by the umpire there. I think a ball was the call. It could have been a strike. Brown now ready. Again, steps forward. Brings the bat back for ball number 2. And then playoff starts. Both these teams in action on Wednesday. Rockets host the Bangor Blackhawks right here in Spencer on Wednesday at 5 p.m. That ball foul off the backstop. Take a quick double check here who the 6th seed Dons will play on Wednesday. Have that information here momentarily. And the 3-1 showed, bunted, picked, fired over to first, and a nice play there. Chloe Drews, second base. Nice rotation over to cover first as Hopper Dietzel was charging. Nice throw by our third baseman today to get that ball over to Hopper Dietzel for out number 1. Shaylee Neitzel playing third base today. Nice play by Neitzel. She gunned down Brown on her way to first for out number 1. Taylor Tolpe now in for the second time today. She struck out to lead off the game in the top of the first, and a swing and a miss there for strike 3. And the 5th strikeout today for Minders. 2 outs, nobody on. Marin Seafluth in. She drew a walk in the first inning. Leans in and sees a strike for the first pitch of this at-bat. Riser high. Pitch on the way. That ball is hit right behind short, and Mercer glides over behind third base to get out number 3. Another nice play in the defense here by the Rockets, and the Dons go down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the third. Rockets 7, Dons 0.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports! All right, again, we are back here at Spencer High School. We were talking about playoffs. Softball playoffs start on Wednesday for a lot of teams in the area. Again, Spencer is here Wednesday as they host the Bangor Blackhawks. The Columbus Dons will travel to Almond Bancroft. It's a 4:30 start for Columbus. Also on Wednesday, the 23rd. And then Marshfield will play their first game actually on Friday the 25th. So they'll play their playoff game a week from tomorrow. And they will play the winner of Eau Claire North and Wausau West. Marshfield playing West as we speak right now in Marshfield at Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. So they'll have a look at West today. And then perhaps if West were to beat North, they would be able to use today's knowledge right away next week, Friday, in the first round of their playoffs. Again, 7-0 here, and the Rockets come up for the third time today. And they will send Shaylee Robinson. We're going to send Robinson, and instead we get Shaylee Neitzel. So we will go Neitzel, Drews, Grippentrog. Robinson struck out in the first, so we'll get Neitzel in her place here in that 6th spot, and we'll start the bottom of the 3rd in a moment. We are getting umpire Bill down here, getting some things straightened out with Don's coach Troy Zimmerman. Zim is satisfied and heads back to the dugout. Heidi Byrol on the circle yet for the Dons, her 3rd inning of work. She struck out 1. Odd ball foul. That's a foul ball off of Neitzel's leg, and she'll have another chance at it. And Byrol struck out 1. She's got 3 earned runs of the 4. I'm sorry, 4 earned runs, 3 unearned. And the 0-1 on its way. Fouled back for strike 2. And the 0-2. Off-speed pitch for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. First batter of the inning here for the Rockets is Neitzel. Neitzel to left field. Dean is there, presses back, and the catch. Nice job by left fielder Holly Dean, and 1 out. I believe that's her. Tough to see all the way out there, but I believe that's who that is. As Herman started the game in left field. And there's been some more defensive substitutions for the Dons as Herman now stands at second base. So she's played left, right, and now second in 3 innings for the Dons. Foul tip there by Drews. Nice rip. Couldn't quite connect. Drews worked a walk in the first inning. Takes her second crack at Byrol here in the 3rd. Pitch on the way in the dirt, and ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Byrol to Drews. Byrol looks in and delivers off-speed pitch and back up the middle. Nice job there by Chloe Drews to solve Addison Byrol in that at-bat and connects right back up the middle. And a base runner now for the Rockets as Danica Grippentrog steps in. Grippentrog grounded back to Addison Byrol in the first inning, end of the inning on that ground out. Ball bounced off the plate. That's a fair ball. And ground back to the pitcher again for the second time this game does Grippentrog. Nice play by Addison Byrell. Ball bounced high off a home plate and out towards the circle. Byrell settled under it nicely and then made a clean throw to first for out number 2 of the inning. Paige Bauer in now for the Rockets. She walked in the bottom of the second. Ball low and off, and a throw down to third. Safe is the call as Drews with a stolen base down to third. Heads up base running there by Chloe Drews. Moves just a Don's mistake away from scoring. Bauer ready. Page delivers, or Byrell delivers. High for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. More fans strolling in here to the park. Nice day out here as that ball is hit right to first base. Collected by Brooke Nieder. She steps on the base and out number 3 for the Rockets. So the first inning of the game, the Rockets go scoreless. They did get Drews over to third, unable to get her in, and 1 hit, no runs for the Rockets. We go to the top of the 4th. Spencer 7, Columbus Catholic 0.
Enabling families to have peace of mind in times like these. Secure against unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Yeah, nice crowd filtered in here to Spencer High School. As we take a look at a few of them right now, and these folks here out enjoying a nice Thursday evening here in Spencer as we take Rockets, Dons, and Clover Belt East action today. Spencer out to an early 7-0 lead. Dons coming up here in the top of the 4th. We'll have Nieder, Byrell, and Byrell to start things for the Dons. Addison and then Annie for the Byrell cousins. Nieder steps in to start the top of the 4th. She struck out for out number 2 in the first, and a diving stab by Hopperdietzel as that ball got down the first base line just under her glove. Everybody trying to get in the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see today. So far, just one, though. Just one. Again, you'll want to vote. Voting starts Sunday at 5:30. Go to Zaleski Sports Show on Facebook and cast your vote for the top highlights of the week. We've got one from this game. So check that out again on Sunday at Facebook, Zaleski Sports Show. The 1-1, high for a ball. And what's the prize of winning the 3 to see, you ask? Well, you get to come on TV with me and announce the 3 to see. Nothing wrong with that. That ball is low. Had a lot of fun during fall and winter sports here the last few months with 3 to see winners coming on TV and getting to announce the top 3 plays of the week. And we'll start that again on Sunday as a strike is delivered there by Minders. And the count now full at 3-2. Minders ready, delivers. Grounded right to the Dons dugout. Foul. Count still full to Don Brooke Nieder, first baseman for the Dons. Minders with 5 strikeouts on the day. The ball grounded to second. Drews picks it. Nice underhand toss to Hopperdietzel for out number 1. Madison Byrell now. Don Pitcher steps in for the second time today. She struck out to end the first inning. Swung on and missed there. Checks down with Coach Zimmerman at third base. Zim sends the signals in, and Byrell calculates. Got that figured out. And the pitch. Strike on the outside third for strike number 2. A little bit too far outside. And again, Minders has done that all game. She'll get a 1-2, 0-2 count, and then she'll tempt you on the outside. She'll challenge you out there. Nobody's swung at it yet. That's good strategy there. Again, if we take a look at the crowd here, equal numbers for Columbus and Spencer. Good fan support by both teams as that is swung on and missed for strikeout number 6. 6 strikeouts in the game for Minders. And we've also got baseball happening right behind us, and the same 2 schools, Spencer and Columbus, finishing up the Clover Belt East baseball season. That ball high. And speaking of baseball, make sure to watch for highlights tomorrow night at Facebook, Zaleski Sports Show, and ZaleskiSportsShow.com. We will visit Athens and watch the #1 ranked Athens Blue Jays take on the Marathon City Red Raiders. Marathon also tops on their side of the Merriwood South. They are in first place, and they take on the first place and #1 ranked Athens Blue Jays. And those highlights will be up tomorrow night on Facebook, Zaleski Sports Show. Two balls, no strikes. Byrell shows bunt, pulls back, swings through, and strike number 1. A lot going on there for Annie Byrell pre-pitch. Not able to get a good solid swing through. Ball is hit to third. Neitzel picks it up, and Hopper Neitzel picks it out of the dirt. And out number 3 recorded. So the Dons go down in order 1, 2, 3. And we will go now to the bottom of the 4th for the Rockets, and we will see the top of the order, Mercer, Shue, and Minders after this. Serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. V&H. I don't think so. Oh, okay. All right, we take a look at the world-famous Spencer Disc Golf Course here in Spencer, Wisconsin. Again, all the outdoor sports are in full swing. So whether you are in high school playing sports or just out recreationally, now's the time of year to be doing that. Everything available outdoors, as the weather in Wisconsin has done a complete 180. 30 days ago, we were plowing out 20 inches of snow. And we sit here on May 17th with blue, sunny skies, green grass, and all the sports you can handle. Byrell throws down to Seafluth, and we are set for softball in the bottom of the 4th. And the Rockets' Sadie Mercer steps in for her 3rd at-bat today. She is 1 for 1, reached base twice. She reached on an error in the 1st and then singled in the 2nd. Came around to score both times and accounted for 2 of the 7 Rocket runs. She walks towards the pitcher with her slap format, lets ball 1 go by. Strike on the outside corner.
And the count is even at 1-1. Ball in the dirt there for ball number 2 to Mercer. Two balls, one strike. Addison Byroll back in the circle here for the 4th inning. She's got 1 strikeout on the day. That is outside, and ball number 3. And the 3-1. Hit right at Seafluth at short. Shortstop to shortstop there. And out number 1 in the inning for the Dons. Both Mercer and Seafluth, good shortstops here in the Clover Valley East. And they connected to each other there for the first out of the bottom of the 4th. Araya Shu now steps in. And she's also 1 for 1 today. Drew a walk in the first and a single in the second, and like leadoff hitter Mercer, scored both times. So those two account for 4 of the 7 Rockets runs in this game. Ball right over short. Nice play by Marin Seafluth. On the move, ranging to her right, and nicely brought in for out number 2. Back-to-back putouts for Seafluth. Rocket pitcher Tiffany Minders now steps in. 0 for 2 today. Flew out to center field in the 2nd inning. Nice deep hit. But a better play by Don center fielder Dean at that point. The Dons have shuffled their defensive lineup all innings of the game. Minders back and ooh, close, right off the window here. I stuck my hand out just in case. Wouldn't have got it there. And right in front of the line at the concession stand. So usually you go to the concession stand for some fun and some food. That time you might have went and you might have got a bonk on the head. The 1-1, a little bit high, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Byroll to Minders. Outside, ball 3. Minders digs in. Byroll winds. High and outside, ball 4, and Rockets with 2 outs have their first base runner of the bottom of the 4th. Lexi Baer had her shin guards on in the on-deck circle with 2 outs. She takes those off. And she strolls to the plate now. She's 1 for 2 today. We get a courtesy runner for Minders. So courtesy runner sorted out for Minders. She's back in the dugout and looking forward to pitching the top half of the 5th. But for now, with 2 outs, Baer back at the plate. Popped up to the pitcher in the 2nd inning. Had a double in the bottom of the 1st. So she's 1 for 2 today. And a runner on base for the Rockets. Baer drifting in, and that ball is in the mid and finally called out. We've had a series of nice plays here defensively for both teams. This one made by Taylor Topi as she tumbles over her mitt and keeps the ball in it for out number 3. So Baer goes down on that pop out, and a nice tumbling catch by Topi ends the Rockets' 4th inning.
Score remains Spencer 7, Columbus Catholic 0. After work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Wondering what to feed your team? Just switch to them and then follow them. All right, we're back here in Spencer as we see, I don't know, truck full of Rockets headed out. They are going the wrong way to watch this game. But as it is, we're here watching this game. We're glad you're here with us. Again, make sure to tell your friends where you found us. And you either found us through YouTube or ZaleskiSports.com, but either way, it's a place to be right now. Rockets 7, Columbus Catholic nothing, and we start here with Ashley Herman. In the top of the fifth for the Dons, sees a strike. Popped up to first in the second inning, so she's 0 for 1 today. Foul tip there. And quickly, the count is moved to 0 and 2. Swung on and missed, and strikeout number 7 recorded for Minders as Herman goes down to start the fifth. Erin Meese steps in for the second time today. She drew a walk in the top of the second. Grounded back up the middle and through. And Meese reaches safely both times today. So Meese on first, and that brings up Holly Dean the second time for this game. And she was put out by Lexi Bear with a spectacular diving grab back in the top of the second inning. Ball put down into play and nicely scooped up there by Neitzel. Fires over to Hopper Neitzel for out number 2. A lot of glove action in this game here as we got off to a hot start. 7 runs in the first 2 innings for the Rockets, and it's been all defense by both teams. Everybody on the top of their game here. Starting at the top of the third inning. You want to watch some good defensive softball. This is it. It's happening right here in front of us. Meese moves to second on the putout, and Annika Brown steps in now for the second time. She grounded to third in the third. Then the 0-1. Bunt put down there by Brown. Minders to the covering Drews and called out there. A bang-bang play at first base as Drews rotated over on the bunt by Brown, and that ball by Minders scooped up and ripped over to first for out number 3. And the Dons go down here in the fifth. We'll come back for the bottom of the fifth. We'll have Hopper Neitzel, Drews after this.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
All right, take a look at Addison Byrell finishing up her warm-ups here as we look to the bottom of the 5th inning for the Rockets. And they will send Hopperdietzel, Neitzel, and Drews to the plate. Those are the guaranteed 3 for the Rockets here in the bottom of the 5th as Abby Byrell fires down to Seafluth, and we are set again for softball here in Spencer. Attendance in the hundreds here in Spencer. Very nice turnout by both Dons and Rocket fans alike. People making the mostly short drive up here to Spencer. Just a quick 10-15 minute drive depending on your speed preference. And good fan support here for both teams today. That ball is high, and ball 1 to Hopperdietzel. Byrell again, delivers. Low. Coach Canfield reminds Hopperdietzel, base runner. Looking get the Rockets on base and off to a fast start here. They're staked out to a 7-0 lead and looking to add to that here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch is on its way, high. And ball 3. Nobody warming up for the Dons. This is Addison Byrell's game to pitch. And she looks to settle in here, and we've got our first inning for the Dons without any defensive changes, as that ball is sent straight left. Way ahead of that one is Hopperdietzel. Three balls, 1 strike. Byrell on the way and low and draws a walk. As that ball skitters away from Byrell, and that ball is live. And you can advance as far as you so choose when that happens. Hopperdietzel chooses to take the standard 1 base. Shaylee Neitzel in here again, third baseman for the Rockets. She batted in the 3rd, and she grounds to 3rd here again, and overthrown. Hopperdietzel makes the turn from 2nd. Neitzel keeps an eye on the throw as it comes in. She stays at 1st, and Rockets in action. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Just about to say that Neitzel flew out to left to start the 3rd, and then again right to the left side of the defense, collected by Tolpe, and then a bit of an overthrow over to 2nd as Herman was covering. As we take a look now at Coach Canfield, as she's going to choose a runner for Hopperdietzel. Heilman in to run for Hopperdietzel as they look to get the ball out of the infield and perhaps a tagging opportunity from 3rd base and get the fleet of foot Heilman out there. Threatened to score here for the Rockets, and as they look to push 1 across here in the bottom of the 5th, and perhaps more, nobody out with runners on the corners. Chloe Drews now for the Rockets. She is 1 for 1 on base twice. Drew a walk in the 1st and then a single in the 3rd. Got to 3rd in the 3rd, unable to score though in the 3rd inning as she was the only base runner for the Rockets in the inning. She shows bunt. Bunt is pulled back, and Neitzel neatly down to 2nd base, and no throw down there, so no stolen base for Neitzel. Catcher's indifference allows Neitzel 2nd base. Drews swings through that one, and 1-1 is the count.
No bunt laid down there, as perhaps Coach Canfield thinking, now I've got 2 in scoring position, I'm going to put bat on ball. She was happy to bunt on the first pitch, not on the second. Pitch is on its way, in the dirt and low. Neitzel with a 15-foot lead off of second base, and Heilman didn't move an inch off of third, so nowhere for Neitzel to go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Byroll ready. Off-speed pitch, high and outside for ball 3. First base open for Drews. On deck, Danica Grippentrog. Grippentrog 0 for 2 with groundouts to the pitchers, both her times up. And a ball there, so ball 4. Drews occupies the previously open first base. And Grippentrog will step to the plate. Again, she was thrown out by Addison Byroll both of her previous times, as the Dons infield comes all the way in now, looking for anything on the ground to get it to home and cut down Heilman from third to home. And Grippentrog there, ball is going to go out of bounds. Nicely done there by Nieder, letting that ball settle in foul territory, as she would have had no play at Heilman coming home. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Bases loaded for Grippentrog. Byroll delivers. The ball is deflected away by Annie Byroll up the third base line, right where she can keep an eye on Heilman. Nicely done by Byroll there. One ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Ball was eye level. Swung on and missed anyway. Wide batting stance for Grippentrog as she steps in for the 1-2. And that ball is missed. Heilman didn't challenge. A short backstop here in Spencer. Would have been a play at the plate had she ran. She didn't. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grippentrog's front foot challenging the top of the batter's box. Very wide stance, and just looking to make contact here is Grippentrog, and she does. Straight foul. And down on the handle of the bat, and that'll send a vibration through your hands. Umpire checks on her, and she's going to stand in and swing. Looks like she might have taken one right off her pointer finger on her right hand as she swung on an inside pitch there. 2-2, bases loaded, nobody out. Ball is foul. Right past the scoreboard and out of play. Grippentrog stays alive. Two on its way, right at Heilman, and the ball is foul. Ball right between Coach Canfield and Heilman, sitting there on third base, and that is foul territory. A nice contact made by Grippentrog. Couple nice pieces of batsmanship by Grippentrog. Stays alive. Again, infield in for the Dons, looking to cut down that run coming home. Heilman's got one job: run as fast as she can from third to home. Here's the pitch, that's low. And I had the count at 2-2. It must have been full as we've walked in a run here. Coach Zimmerman takes the ball out to the umpire and just wants to double check on something with umpire Bill down there. Whatever the question was, it was quickly answered, and Zim back to the dugout. Run across for the Rockets. And it brings up Paige Bauer here at the end of the lineup for the Rockets. Well, that's not Bauer at all. Ida Nielsen in for Bauer here. Base is still loaded, nobody out. Ball hit back to Byrel, home for the out, down to first for a double play opportunity just late. Nice job by the Dons there to cut down the runner on her way home. Nielsen reaches on a fielder's choice. And Neitzel thrown out at home. 1-3 for out number 1. So Nielsen on first, Drews at second, Grippentrog at third, and Coach Zimmerman's going to take this opportunity to have a chat with his defense. We'll take this opportunity again to thank our premier sponsor this week, Patty Hazenbank. Patty Hazenbank, consider it sold, Century 21. And Patty's featured listing today is at 900 West 5th Street in Marshfield. It's a 5-bedroom beauty. Again, 900 West 5th Street in Marshfield. Give Patty a call or get a hold of her on Facebook. That's what I do. And Patty will help you out. Whether you're buying or selling, Patty Hazenbank, consider it sold. So again, Nielsen at first, Grippentrog at second, Drews at third. Bases are loaded. Sadie Mercer, 1 for 2 today. She popped up to shortstop in the 4th inning. She bats now here in the bottom of the 5th. RBI opportunities and swings through the first one. Sixth batter of the inning for the Rockets. Only 1 run across. But that means bases are loaded right now. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Dons looking to stay alive here and give themselves a chance in the 6th inning. Rockets looking for a 10-run rule here in the 5th, and that ball there is picked up by Nieder, sent home. Nicely done there by Brooke Nieder for out number 2. And 3-2 goes out number 2. Fielder's choice. Mercer at first. Nielsen at second. Grippentrog now over to third. And in comes Araya Shu. Araya's 1 for 1 today. Flew out also to shortstop in the 4th inning. That was her last at bat. She scored twice today, once as a result of a base on balls and once on a single. She's also got 2 RBI today. That ball popped up and out of play and coming down and not quite hauled in. Not quite hauled in by Mr. Eagle down there, but he'll live to fight another day. Right at the family of Columbus Don volleyball coach Cat Eagle. Ball in the dirt there. No action at home. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Dons have handled this situation pretty nicely here. They've had bases loaded, have the Rockets for the past 3 batters and 2 outs as a result of it. And that ball gets behind, but again, and she's hit by the pitch, turns out. Shu hit by pitch there. And a run comes across for the Rockets. Grippentrog scores. Mercer to third. To second, Nielsen to third. Minders at the plate. So Shu at first, Mercer at second, Nielsen at third. Base is still loaded, 2 outs. Spencer up 9-0 over Columbus Catholic. Pitch is in, hit to Seafluth. Seafluth over to Nieder for first and out number 3. And that means the Dons stay alive as they were staring down the barrel of a 10-run rule. They keep it at 9 on the putout from Seafluth to Nieder. As we look to the top of the 6th for the Dons, they go back to the top of the order. Tolpe, Seafluth, and Nieder after this.
Enabling families to have peace of mind in times like these. Secure against unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Maybe put this on me to start. I can't quite see on the Zoom if it's top of my head or not. All right, guys, Jason here with the Zaleski Sports Show. Again, thanks for watching this live broadcast brought to you by Tri-Media High School Sports. We've got Clover Bell East softball today, and we're watching the Columbus Dons visit the Spencer Rockets. Spencer up 9-0 as we head to the top of the 6th, and the Dons will send Tolpe to the plate to get us started, and Trevor will take us down to the field. So we'll go Tolpe, Seafluth, and Nieder. That'll start the top of the 6th for the Dons. Tolpe 0 for 2 today, 2 strikeouts. Minders just a bit outside, and Minders got plenty of spunk on her fastball here in the 6th inning. That ball is tipped back for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Minders with 7 strikeouts on the game. Bunt shown, then pulled back by Tolpe and swings through for strike 2. Again, a lot of pre-pitch action for some of these Dons hitters and not able to get their bat back in a hitting position and then swing through for a strike. 2 strikes here, and again, the Minders' strategy this whole time, get to 2 strikes and then she's going to tempt you on the outside. Dons not falling for it this game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Tolpe goes down. It's her 3rd at-bat and all 3 strikeouts. Taylor Tolpe, and Minders having the best of her today. Minders now 8 strikeouts on the afternoon. That'll send up Marin Seafluth to get the Dons started with 1 out. Marin 0 for 1, flew out to shortstop back in the 3rd inning, and then walked to reach base in the 1st. Dons only with 3 base runners this game. Riser there for a ball. Swung on foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Seafluth. And swung through there for strike 2. And we got a time called here, and Trevor will get us zoomed in here on the umpires as we find out what's going on here. And the Spencer Rockets reserves asked to get back inside of their dugout as they had kind of meandered down the fence line a little bit. They were still behind the fence, but they're not in the dugout, so all Rockets now back to the dugout. And all eyes back on the softball diamonds. We're ready here for a 1-2 pitch. That ball popped up to left field, drifting out of play and on. And just a bit late is Grippentrog. Long run out there for Grippentrog as that ball hung up in the air and drifted foul left field territory. And Seafluth stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Minders. Rung up there is Seafluth on strike 3. Minders catches the bottom of the strike zone, and Seafluth heads back to the dugout. Brooke Nieder in for the 3rd time this game. She's 0 for 2, struck out in the 1st, grounded to 2nd in the 4th. Steps in now and here in the top of the 6th, and that ball is straight out of play over the Dons dugout and probably challenging the center field wall at the baseball diamond, which is right behind us. That ball was hit with a lot of force right over the dugout. And more force hit right down the right field line. Foul. Foul by about 3 feet. Nieder had placed it well down the right field line, but just foul. The 0-2, off-speed pitch, and outside again. Minders tempting on that outside corner. Nieder stands in with 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside for a ball. Had the same height that rung up Seafluth just a batter ago, just a bit inside for a ball. And the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and that's foul. Nieder out in front of that one. Stays alive at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Minders with her 10th strikeout. She's now double digits in strikeouts, and she strikes out the side here in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Rockets 9, Don 0. Automotive serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. V&H. Dons head out the field to start the bottom of the 6th inning as we take a look at the Rockets lineup. Lexi Bear, Kayla Hopperdietzel, and Shaylee Neitzel for the Rockets. Again, Bear, Hopperdietzel, Neitzel will get us started here in the bottom of the 6th. The Rockets already up 9-0. 1 run does end the game. A 10-run rule in effect after the 5th inning. And so Rockets looking to push one. Dons looking to keep them scoreless and give themselves a chance at bat in the top of the 7th. Give themselves one last chance to get themselves in the game. Byrol's throw down gets into center field. Thrown back into play. Rockets dugout again, making noise. They've been making noise all day. Good support from the Rockets dugout. Again, good support from both Rocket and Don fans alike as they have filled the bleachers here at Spencer High School. Byrol ready. Outside for a ball. And Bear steps in. She is 1 for 3 today, singled in the first. And then a couple infield pop-ups, each in the second and fourth inning. So she's 1 for 3. So trip number 4 to the plate and pitch number 2 of the at-bat. And that has popped up to second base. Herman back and under it for the out. The Bear retreats back to the Rocket dugout, and in her place comes Kayla Hopperdietzel. Hopperdietzel 0 for 1. She has reached base twice and scored. Both of those were walks. Her official at-bat came in the second as she popped up to second base. So the Rockets now midway through their 4th round of batters in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on its way, and high and outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to Hopperdietzel. Addison Byrell in the circle. Abby Byrell behind the plate, and Byrell to Byrell is in the dirt for ball 3. And Rockets looking for a base runner here and looking to end the game an inning short in the 6th inning. They're up 9-0. That ball is high and a walk is drawn. Hopperdietzel out to first. And that brings up Shaylee Neitzel. Her third trip to the plate. She's 0 for 1. She did reach on a fielder's choice back in the 5th. And flew out to left in the bottom of the 3rd. Reached and scored in the 5th. The last run the Rockets put across. She grounds this one to 3rd. Throw over to Nieder at first is in time for out number 2. Nice play there by Tolpe. Get square with the ball, pick it, and fire it over to first. 2 outs now. Chloe Drews in. Chloe's reached base all 3 times this game, twice by walk, once by hit. She'll look to reach base here for the 4th time. She swings through pitch number 1. Columbus, just like Marshfield, uses a numbered system to get their calls in, and the numbers are sent in. And that ball is hit to right field. And she's under it there for out number 3. And again, we'll take a look here as the Dons have shuffled their defense just a bit. Make sure we give credit for a nice play there. Nice play by Holly Dean there in right field as Drews flies out to right to end the inning. So Rockets go down harmlessly, and we'll move now to the top of the 7th. Last call for the Dons. We'll be back.
Proud to be part of more than 150 years of dairy farming tradition in the state of Wisconsin. The athletes at Nasonville Dairy are also proud to support all our local student athletes. You work hard in the classroom and then work hard to compete at your best outside of school. Congratulations to the 2018 graduates and best of luck this sports season and beyond. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Visit us at our store or nasonvilledairy.com. Nasonville Dairy is proud to be part of more than 150 years of dairy farming tradition in the state of Wisconsin. The athletes at Nasonville
All right, and we're back here as we go to the top of the 7th. Last call for the Dons as they are down 9-0 to the Rockets. And we will start Addison Byrell, Annie Byrell, and Ashley Herman. They will look to get on base and get a late game rally starter for the Dons as we, again, are finishing up Clover Belt East softball action here at Spencer High School. Each team with just a couple games left after this one. These two will again meet on Monday in Marshfield. That is bunted foul by Byrell. Doubleheader originally scheduled for today. That derailed. The Dons couldn't get to all the players here that they wanted to due to a couple scheduling conflicts, so Rockets happy to oblige and give them a fair contest in Marshfield on Monday. And that'll be the last game in regular season action for both teams. As Minders, let's go with that one a little bit too soon. And then both of them will head to the playoffs on Wednesday. Spencer will be here against Bangor. Columbus travels to Almond Bancroft. Both games 4:30 on Wednesday. Just 6 days from now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And low for a ball. Got to make sure to stay tuned post-game. We will talk to what looks to be this time as a strike is called. Strike 3 looking. And Byrel goes down. She has struck out all 3 times at the plate. And strikeout number 11 for Minders. So should the Rockets keep this lead, we will talk to Rocket head coach in our Wheelers Chevrolet postgame show. And we will also talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, Tiffany Minders, as Minders throws strike 1 to Annie Byrel. Again, that all comes up just momentarily should this score hold or the Dons unable to come up with 9 runs in the top of the 7th. We will start our Wheelers Chevy postgame show. Neitzel picks on the bunt and over to Drews covering for out number 2. Again, Rockets have done well in the field here. Only 3 base runners on the game, a 1-hitter for Minders to this point with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Herman steps in. She's grounded out and struck out. Swings at a high, smoking fastball from Minders there. As it pops the mitt of Rocket catcher Lexi Bear. Check with Bear postgame about feeling in her left hand. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and Don's down to their last strike here in Spencer. As Minders looks to put an end to this one, a 1-hit effort to this point. In the 0-2, strike 3! Herman goes down swinging. Minders collects strikeout number 12. Striking out more than half the batters she's seen, giving up just 1 hit today on a 9-0 shutout of the Dons. Again, our Wheelers Chevrolet postgame show coming up momentarily. We'll talk to Spencer Rocket head coach Lachelle Canfield, and we'll talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, today's starting pitcher for the Spencer Rockets, Tiffany Minders. All that coming up next. Team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend?
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3-C.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
Enabling families to have peace of mind in times like these. Secure against unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
We are also proud to support all our local student athletes. You work hard in the classroom and then work hard to compete at your best outside of school. Congratulations to the 2018 graduates and best of luck this sports season and beyond. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Visit us at our store or nasonvilledairy.com. Nasonville Dairy
serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. V&H Automotive serves Marshfield.
All right, guys, Jason here with the Zaleski Sports Show as we begin our Wheeler Chevrolet postgame show right here at Spencer High School. We just watched Clover Belt East softball, Rockets and Dons. Rockets take the 9-0 victory today. As we go through some of the highlight moments here, really, this game was all Tiffany Minders. Pitcher for the Rockets, 12 strikeouts, only had 3 base runners the whole game, giving up just 1 hit. Minders had the Dons baffled just about the whole game, as you can imagine, striking out more than half the batters she saw today. We will talk to Rocket head coach Lachelle Canfield here momentarily as she wraps up her post-game comments to her players, and she'll come over here and tell us about her thoughts of the game. We'll also talk to Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, Tiffany Minders. No surprise there, as she again records 12 strikeouts and a 1-hit shutout today over the Dons. As we take a look at how things wound up here. We had 4 runs in the first inning for the Rockets, and then came alive again right in the second inning for 7. Those first 2 innings really got the Rockets out to a fast start, and they never looked back. And at that point, then both defenses really stepped up for both teams. Both teams making all kinds of plays in the field to keep the scoring at a minimum after that. Rockets only scored 2 runs in the final 4 innings of play, and they held the Dons scoreless today. For the Rockets, scoring twice, Sadie Mercer and Araya Shu, both with 2 runs scored today, along with Kayla Hopperdietzel. She scored twice. Lexi Bear with a run scored. Shayla Neitzel with a run scored, and Paige Bauer also with a run scored today, as we take a look here for Coach Canfield, and she's going to join us here in just a moment after she goes through some of the stats with her assistant coach. And there we go, she's on her way over. So again, we'll talk to Coach Canfield here in just a moment. Take your time, Coach. No. I understand. So again, we continue our Wheeler Chevrolet post-game show. We're joined now by Spencer Rocket head coach Lachelle Canfield. Lachelle, again, your girls got off to a hot start, scored 7 runs in the first 2 innings, and then cruised from there, right?
Yeah, I feel like we slowed down a little bit, getting 7 in 2 innings. We kind of got relaxed, and that's something we just can't do coming into postseason. So I was talking to them a little bit about making sure we stay hot the whole time. So, but they came out ready, and they came out pounding pretty hard. So.
And then after that, only 2 runs scored by both teams at that point. A lot of defense being played in the field today by both teams.
Yeah, a lot of defense. I like small ball. You've been watching me, and I like that. Coach Zimmerman had them doing a lot of bunting and stuff, so and we covered it really well today. So I hope that continues to keep on going. So it was really nice by both teams too. Yeah.
Tiffany Minders today, 12 strikeouts, 1 hit, only 3 base runners. So talk about her 1-hit shutout performance today.
Her 1 hit was my fault. I gotta say it's my fault because she puts the ball wherever I want. The batter that came up was fresh off the bench. She hadn't had an at-bat yet, so we tried to just put one kind of inside and low, and she turned on it. So good thing for that batter to be ready, and that's when you come off the bench and you're ready to go, that's what happens. It kind of caught me sleeping a little bit. So that's that 1 hit. As I told her, it was my fault. But other than that, she's great. She puts the ball wherever she wants, and she's really setting up hitters really well, getting them really off balance, and that's what she needs to be doing, and she does a great job of that.
All right, excellent, Coach. If you can send Tiffany out here, we'll
yeah.
talk to her, and then good luck tomorrow on senior night.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Coach. All right, again, that was Spencer Rocket head coach Lachelle Canfield talking about that performance by Tiffany Minders. We're going to talk to Tiffany here in just a moment as she jogs on over and get her take. Again, you're watching the Wheelers Chevrolet postgame show, and the highlights will be tonight at Zaleski Sports Show. So we've got Tiffany jogging her way over here. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? Good, good. So we were just talking to Coach a little bit about the game today. 12 strikeouts, 1 hit, and a shutout. Was there anything left to do today?
I don't know. I think we all just came out and played our best, and we just came out to play.
The offense backed you up, 7 runs in the first 2 innings. So as you took the mound or took the circle in the top of the third, was 7, do you think, all you needed?
No, I wanted more than that. We should have kept pressing, which we started to do. We got jammed for a little bit in the last 2 innings, but then we came back and got a couple more.
Oftentimes we saw you on 0-2 or 1-2 counts and then challenge the Dons on the outside. Was that your strategy coming in?
Yes, I was trying to go outside, inside, and mess them up so they didn't know what was coming.
Yeah, well, 12 strikeouts, that's a pretty big mess up, no doubt about that. Senior night tomorrow against Gilman. Thoughts just coming in to senior night and as you finish up 2018 regular season?
I'm hoping we win tomorrow. I'm ready to go out and do our best, and hopefully it works out for us.
Yeah, good. Okay, so we're gonna do highlights tonight. I don't know if you've seen the highlight house before, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun with you here. So how it works is the player of the game gets to say, "I'm in the house," right? Okay. So you can hold the microphone, or I can. It's up to you. You want it? You got it? Okay. All right. So just look in that window over there. I know we got a little bit of sun here, right? But just put your own special spin on it. Make it fun, right? So you're gonna say, "I'm in the house," and I'll count you down from 3. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right. So right up here. 3, 2, 1.
I'm in the house.
Nice job. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that'll wrap it up here as we finish up coverage in Spencer. You've been watching the Wheelers Chevrolet postgame show. Again, Wheelers with 7 locations all across central Wisconsin. Pick your favorite, head on down. They do tires, oil, brakes, and, geez, imagine this, you can even go buy a car. We're going to have some fun down there next week. We're going to go buy a car. So we'll have some fun with Wheelers. You've had fun watching us. Thank you for watching. Again, highlights tonight at Zaleski Sports Show. We'll see you then.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to C.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!